So I'll read a poem from my book, Roots of a Woman, if you need a copy. Copies are here at the different book lists, the People's Cultural Center. Ubuntu, I am because you are, we are. African philosophy. So I'll do two poems and then I will leave the floor for the program to begin. The sun has set long time ago, the Canadian sun, so I wouldn't take much of the time. Communal living. I was born in Africa, a land where my mother tongue imbued me with a sense of self, where grandmothers and grandfathers taught me life's meaning. In songs and proverbs, on flourishing farms where men commune over bowls of yams and kontomire. At night I slept with no care, for the elders kept watch. In prayers to ancestors, great river gods and goddesses, they ensured our safety in the land of the sleeping. It takes a village, we the natives prophesied, and in villages of responsibility and respectability, after the night chores were done and the moon smiled from above, old people told stories of Anansi's indomitable prowess. Alas, today, we watch Anansi by the fireside on television. Those days we dreamt of stories of days past, studying the likes of Mansa Musa and old emperors of Ghana, strong men and women making us proud. I have lived a communal upbringing, morals learned from the land of my birth. In my solace, my identity solidly formed. On the shores of foreign lands, I awakened, fighting to keep my mother's tongue, displaced over generations, unbending, celebrating who I am. The trials of childhood braved, my complicated and unmasked dreams of childhood remembered, elevated on the shoulders of Kwesi Brew, soaring with Efwa Sutherland's resounding voice. Here I am, a daughter of the land, a child of the soul, mother to the future. A woman of communal existence. There are babies to catch, children to teach, orphans to watch. So I tell my children, sleep, sleep, sleep with no care. Like the hen guarding its chicks from the soaring hawk, I will protect. I too once slept on my grandmother's lap, cocooned in the warmth of my mother's arms. You, future generations, descendants of ancient stories and proverbs, prose of the future, learn first to break the snail's brittle shell, then gather wisdom and wit to attempt the tortoise seasoned back. Thank you. Roots of a Woman is here. And then quickly, I know the First Lady is ready to move. You see, these gadgets, sometimes you follow them and then they start giving you headache. I should have just brought my paper and I'll be free. I decided to open now. And most of my writing has been influenced by, as you can tell, who I am, where I come from, and the proverbs and traditions of my people. So when I was called, I bought a notebook quickly, and this is the poem that came out of it. I am because you are, Ubuntu. We have gathered our souls into transparent glasses. Out in our nakedness, the world looks on. canvassing the beauty we have so faithfully bleached into oblivion. Can you see me? Obsidian. We have carved paths away from our homesteads, built mansions on ancestral graves, called forth knowledge, buried wisdom on pages that do not feel or talk or grin. This thing too needs me to caress it before it speaks. We have left. Sorry, sometimes I crack myself up. We have left our mother's breast to eat stale food at the table of pretenders. Our indigestions we have medicated. Maybe, just maybe, it is time to go back and drink of our mother's breast and eat from our sisters' and our aunties' pots of wisdom. Every vessel holds water to drink, but the calabash holds the water. It has caressed, infused with life, that when you drink it, your spirit sings the songs passed on in generations. The lizard that bobs its head had knowledge of the land. The frog that croaks has enough water. If a tree can stand alone, then why do forests exist? Ubuntu philosophy. I am not a poor African, misguided, that I may agree, unconscious of my wealth. Well, that was before. I, a storyteller, a bearer of history to the far reaches of future generations. Tomorrow is gone. Yesterday came. We conjoined, interconnected, the world a beautiful flower that blooms. This is dedicated to you, my sister. Ubuntu.
Thank you, my sister. And another round of applause. Thank you so much.